Gretchen is naturally a humble person.
She's approachable, she's likable, she's affable.
There's a depth to her personal character.
She just did the right things for the right reason.
Whatever she was going to spend her time doing, she was going to give it 110%.
I was born and raised in Cumberland, Maryland. My father, he worked for Hercules Aerospace, so in the 70s he got transferred out to Salt Lake City.
She comes from a family of engineers, so she was raised with engineers. You know, her siblings are engineers.
Out of 4 of us, 3 of us became engineers. All 3 of us graduated from the University of Utah. My brother, the oldest, mechanical engineering. My sister, about a year and a half younger than him, chemical engineering. And then myself, the youngest, mechanical engineering. So I graduated in 1984 and decided to move back east.
She didn't want to be another walker at Hercules Aerospace. She wanted a career where she could make a name for herself.
I went to work for a company called Grumman. Grumman was working as the program management for the space station. And having been a young child and my father taking us to launches, I was, had a dream that it would be great to work for NASA.
She started off as an engineer.
Someone who takes their engineering background and then puts it to work managing one of the most ambitious engineering undertakings of the 20th century.
As a systems engineer, to be able to go work and help build the International Space Station with multiple international partners was just an opportunity of a lifetime.
Gretchen was in the job of trying to herd cats amongst all the international partners. We managed to win by 1 vote to keep Space Station alive. Had we lost that vote, at the very least it would have been a major catastrophe in terms of international relations. It would have set our credibility with the other spacefaring nations back.
You don't get to be the program manager for the space station unless you've really got talent.
I'd say this is a bona fide rocket scientist.
I would always sit back and just think to myself, wow, my wife's running this program. I mean, this is phenomenal.
15 nations or countries working together, bringing an international space station that weighs over 900,000 pounds.
It's about the size of a mobile home. What will happen? What will actually...
Space Station was put together on 3 or 4 continents. Most of the pieces never saw each other before they were joined together in space.
If you can imagine, this is going on literally around the globe, different time zones, different engineering systems.
It's really kind of amazing that the whole thing worked.
We took a lot of our friends and family down to the Cape to see the second component get launched, and you could just tell the amount of engineering hours and the amount of work that went into it was phenomenal. When that thing took off, it just brought tears and elation to your eyes and your heart, and I just knew how much work she personally put in. I was just so proud of her.
She came into NASA wanting to make a difference, and I think that Space Station has made the world a better place.
You could tell that she was not going to sit still too long. She was always driven to ask questions and try to find out more.
My husband, the push that he always has been, said, this would be a great time, Gretchen, for you to think about, going back into the private industry.
I was looking for a chief engineer at Allied Signal Aerospace.
Allied Signal built a lot of the components that actually went into the International Space Station.
I saw maturity, I saw drive, I saw ambition.
Her real forte was program management. She really helped adopt a set of standards across all of Honeywell.
It allowed me to come in and run 2 other businesses. One was really around mechanical components, and then allowed me to move over later to the avionics side, so the smarts of an aircraft.
I never had a hesitation to give her one of the toughest jobs or put her in a place with the most challenges because she stood tall. Whomever I connected her to would always come back and say, where do you find these people?
Steve Loringer, who was the president and the CEO for ITT, had known Gretchen at Honeywell and had pursued her aggressively.
We needed a president of our industrial pump group in Chicago, so Gretchen came in to interview for that position. You could see immediately that she was the real deal.
Gretchen ultimately was asked to lead the water development business.
While I liked at NASA that long-term vision, that opportunity to give back, I felt like moving in the water industry provided that opportunity for me.
Gretchen transformed ITT's water program from being a pump program to being a water program. It was under her leadership that we made some strategic acquisitions into water analytics.
Late in 2010, the board of directors and the CEO of the company decided that the best course for ITT was to split up into 3 parts.
And they asked me if I'd be the CEO. Again, another dream come true, and I got the opportunity to take the lead, the helm, be able to establish a brand new company called Xylem.
Every time they reorganized, Gretchen wound up being a little bit higher on the corporate ladder.
She not only had an engineering background, but she also was articulate, and she genuinely cared about people.
Gretchen was the kind of CEO that built a team rather than just became an arbitrary leader.
She was one that would like to get the most that she possibly could out of her team.
She recognized that she couldn't be successful unless the team was successful.
We all have to work hard. I mean, that's what we're here for, to make the world a better place. I was around the world many, many times, and just getting the opportunity to build a team and a culture that I'm extremely proud of today. The day that I stepped down, I got emails from over 300 employees around the globe. Some that said, I know you don't remember me, or I never got the opportunity to meet you, but you made an impression on me. You pushed me to do something different. And that's what you work for. I stepped down in this fall of 2013, and I've really been enjoying life a little bit.
As much as she thought it was going to be a lot of downtime, Gretchen's always doing something.
Gretchen serves on 3 boards of directors now. She will bring a vast set of experiences and understanding of business.
My career is very diverse. I mean, it goes from government to ultimately private industry. It goes from defense programs to commercial aerospace to really industrial products.
I can't keep up with her vapor trail. It's just too big and too fast.
I've had an opportunity of a lifetime, and being a woman, you do have to have confidence.
When she had something to say, she said it.
They're going to remember me, someone with blonde hair, someone who's walked in and is going to say something.
Gretchen McClain is a person who has proven herself both as a great leader in government and a great leader in business, a great human being, somebody who cares about making people's lives better, whether it's through the businesses that she runs or through the services or capabilities that she's been responsible for providing or for caring for her employees. You know, that is Gretchen McClain.